second to Ally in Brawl, I would say, from Canada. But yeah, I guess that's all in the past right now. Anti also won Brawl this weekend, but that's still in the past because
he can do nothing wrong because he won Wii U doubles with Mistake and like you said, Brawl, and he's looking to bring that trifecta home. You know,
I believe the only set that Anti has lost this entire tournament was in winner's bracket of Brawl to I think Mike Ray, who beat him with Snake, and then I think it was Mike Ray, and if it was definitely Snake. But here he is trying to remain undefeated throughout this tournament. SuperGirlKels definitely a big obstacle in his way, though.
We saw Kels make a big upset earlier as well, defeating Fatality. So she definitely didn't have an easy path to get here, showing that hard work that is really showing off here.
Right, yeah, we were just talking about how Anti has kind of disappeared from the local scene in Tri-State, but Kels is definitely the opposite. She's at all her weeklies, always grinding super hard, and it pays off. All right, Anti pretty behind here, but he's got a chance. Kels is off the stage. See how he can lock her down here. Also, this Cloud, I feel like it's unfair to call a Pocket Cloud anymore. He's really transitioning into being a Cloud main at this point.
Yeah. That's it, back air. And Kels has shown great knowledge in this matchup. He defeated Jiu-Jitsu King in the past at Apex. So no slouch.
Yeah, still definitely tough for Sonic, though. An uphill battle, I would say, but only slightly. I think this matchup is a lot closer to even than most people give it credit for.
Yeah, I would agree as well, especially when it comes to the offstage game.
Yes.
Because Sonic can stall with the side B, he's got the spring, so many tools to stay offstage and pull those obstacles and Clouds away.
Yeah, Music King, again,
oh my god, that roll was frame perfect.
Yeah, just getting through the limit cross slash and punishing with down smash, man. Kel's going to take the first stock. This is huge.
76%.
But yeah, Music King is a big advocate for Cloud not being that good of a character, and he's like, if you just fall with him off the stage and wait for the double jump,
oh my god, you combo game.
Yo, Kels' follow-ups. Kels' follow-ups are ridiculous.
That wasn't a single spin dash. That was all up airs, back airs. Oh my god!
She knows this matchup so well.
Yeah, you can tell.
I'm sure she took a couple L's to some Clouds before and then went back and labbed this matchup out extra hard. Because, I mean, when this character first came out, it was definitely really tough for Sonic. But, again, I just feel like with time and development of the metagame, Sonic is kind of closing the gap.
Okay, that rising up air from the ledge. Great option there from Anti.
Wow, SuperGirlKels is just on fire, even though she just lost that stock. She
immediately fell down. Immediately fell down, grabbed. That was insane. It's that Red Bull.
She's got wings right now. Oh, that was definitely a mistake. She didn't want to dash attack to the other edge of the platform, I'm sure, but Anti's still really close to dying here. All right, jabs. Anti finally putting some damage on the board here. Oh, and that's the second time that she's gotten stuffed on a forward smash attempt by Anti landing with forward air.
Yeah, that dish range is so big. Pretty hard to catch him when he's coming from the ledge with a big aerial like that.
Wow, gets behind the down air. A trade that's definitely in her favor. Oh, what am I actually seeing right now?
That movement. And Kel's so good. You see a lot of Sonics opt for like a spin dash cancel like into shield. Kels definitely has that as well. But the way she's able to pace back and forth and just try to bait you to do an option is so good.
Yeah, she uses the skid amazingly with Sonic. I feel like she's kind of the one that really brought that to prominence with him. All right, and her percent is climbing. Anti not really running away and charging limit at all.
That forward throw later is a kill option. Not quite yet, though.
Yeah, Anti actually did some pretty suboptimal DI on it, too. But Kels really only did it to keep her up throw fresh, which now I believe will kill.
He's nearing that up throw percent. I believe at this percent it will kill. Going to have to be very careful with the grab right now.
Yeah, I was going to say, unless he gets limit, then he might be alive. Let's see how Kels deals with this. Wow, up air still not killing, 178. And this could be trouble.
Oh, going low. I like that.
Waits out the limit. Very smart. Kels still not out of the woods yet, though. Oh, she went for the Ken. The skip the edge into back air onto the stage. Of course, many other Sonics have done that, but you see Ken do it a lot, and it doesn't matter.
Like I said, her movement just pacing back and forth, found her opportunity to get behind, sneak in that back throw, and that's game one, SuperGirlKels.
Shout out to the hashtag Team Sanic poster in there. Yeah. I know Pidge is definitely going nuts for that if she's watching.
Yeah, Moss, our local artist, making all these creative signs. Gotta love it.
Yeah, the Let's Go Anti one where he looks like Larry, man, that's extra funny.
Yeah, he made one actually for Melee where it looks, he drew Leffen looking kind of salty at the bottom. It says, "Let's go, Mango."
Oh, that's so good, man. Shout out to the Moss Hearts. Guys' caricatures are on point. All right. Looks like Smashville is going to be the counter pick. And Anti switching off to Zero Suit Samus.
Okay.
I'm not sure how I feel about this. I feel like she does beat Sonic, or at least does very well in the matchup. Sonic kind of a friendly combo weight for the up throws or up airs into up B.
Able to get caught with a neutral B or a down smash when approaching with that spin dash. And honestly, in the past, there's a Zero Suit main by the name of Bread in Ottawa who actually, I believe, has a winning record on SuperGirlKels. So
okay.
We'll see how. I know Kels is crazy when it comes to that labbing and matchups and such. So you know she's put in the work in every matchup. So
yeah. I see her posting like extensive practice request threads for Wi-Fi
all the time. If you have Kels on Facebook, always tagging people for looking at that matchup experience.
Yeah, basically if she sees the bracket and she knows, okay, these are the people who I have to play, she'll literally tag all the players she knows of those characters and lab out the matchup on Wi-Fi, which I think super respect, man. It's like the work ethic is so real. Anti, also a Wi-Fi fiend in his own right.
Yeah, always streaming, always grinding with those top players. Oh my god, like you said, that little Ken trick. Catching Anti out.
I'm actually shocked that the down smash didn't stuff that out. If Anti had released it just a few frames before, it would have worked.
Very even game right now. Just like the way Anti is able to just switch characters, switch playstyles, like so on like a game notice like that.
Yeah, this guy never gets caught in a pattern. It's actually crazy. And we were mentioning before, actually I think it was with D1, how Black Twins is a very unconventional player who really just has this unreadable playstyle. I feel like Anti is the same way, man. Yeah. But I guess SuperGirlKels is doing a pretty good job of reading him because she's up a stock and a game right now. Oh. Is that death? Yes.
There it is. Like we said, catching the approaches, like she loves running back and forth. Anytime she approaches with spin dash, very susceptible to getting caught in that paralyzer, and that's going to take the stock for Anti.
Also, anytime she initiates a dash, just those first few frames. Wow, Kels, as soon as you kill her, she is literally back with a vengeance. She's mad now.
Takes a swig of that Red Bull and right back into it. So aggressive.
If anything's red, it's her eyes, man. She's angry. She's trying to kill you, but, I mean, on the real, she's not. She's super composed and generally very positive. I feel like that's what contributes to her success, just an amazing mentality.
Yeah. Honestly, even in defeat, always very cheery.
Oh, is that it? No, just barely hanging on at 68%. SuperGirlKels still in the fight.
There goes Nurse to Zero Suit, boost kick coming to her aid.
Trying to not quite chase Anti down, but stick the pressure to him. Make sure he doesn't feel comfortable at all here. Ooh, that missed flip kick. Could have been bad for either player in that situation right there. Uh-oh, she's stuck. Oh, and she got out. No punish on the whiff boost kick, or rather the landing boost kick from Kels. She knows her shield's getting low. There's only so much more it can withstand. Anti holding down center stage with these down smashes, but Sonic's such a quick character. He's not intimidated by those slow to start, quick to end moves so much, but here we go. Anti on the board with Zero Suit Samus taking game 2 with a boost kick.
Yeah, I feel like with the switch of Zero Suit, SuperGirlKels is going to have to be very careful, a lot quicker on the shield, and has to be very careful when she's doing those pacing back and forth like the skip check. Getting rid of Final Destination, kind of, I'd say obvious at this point. Like you said, you don't want to give Kels that much room to just be running around.
Yeah, fighting Sonic with no platforms to land onto, it's like you're taking a spin dash every time you get popped up into the air. Yeah. And then from that spin dash, she gets a free aerial, which could lead into another aerial, which could lead into another spin dash landing trap. It's just a vicious cycle.
Rinse and repeat, yeah. Especially it hinders Zero Suit's combo game with no platforms. So.
Very true. So smart bans here by Anti, or ban. But now Kels, of course, gets to pick the stage that the next match is played on, and that could be bad for Anti depending on where it is. Then again, I don't feel like any of these remaining stages are terribly polar in this matchup. If you pick Town or Dreamland, you're kind of asking to get roofed a little bit more easily. If you pick Battlefield, Sonic's vertical kills are not going to be as effective, but then again, neither will Zero Suit's. So Kels choosing this stage makes total sense. See how she's able to capitalize on the juggles that this stage can afford her, and vice versa for Anti. Definitely a blessing in disguise in this counter pick here.
Obviously, Zero Suit a fan of the tri-platform setup. Here we go, already getting started with the grabs.
All right, spot dodging that up tilt. SuperGirlKels, very tiny lead here. Nothing really all that game deciding at all, but of course, that just sends the subtle message that Anti needs to approach her, and that's where Sonic excels.
Yeah, I noticed Anti doesn't commit for a grab very often as Zero Suit.
Yeah, we see Nairo throwing out those grabs like crazy.
Yeah, Nairo's neutral is just so read-based.
Wow.
Enough about Nairo. Enough about Nairo.
Yeah.
Let down B.
He is not here, my man. Anti is, and he's looking to book himself a trip to that winner's finals. Of course, even if he does manage to take this game, that this lead is going to make it a little easy for him. He has another round to go.
I'm a firm believer that no Sonic ever means the homing attack. That move is terrible.
I feel like I've seen Kels do it intentionally actually quite a few times, especially when she's off the stage.
Yeah, as a recovery option, as a last-ditch effort to make it back to the stage, it is good. In neutral, it's so laggy if she's able to, it's spot dodged.
Yeah, all right, let me correct myself. In neutral, never, ever, ever, ever has there been an intentional homing attack, at least by a player good enough to get out of pools. Okay, gonna hit Anti on the way down with that down air. Kels trying to close the gap here, but she needs to find a kill. And just as much as Sonic excels at holding a lead, he is kind of a character that struggles to reclaim it.
Yeah.
Not only does he need to approach Zero Suit Samus here, or she need to approach Zero Suit Samus here, but she also needs to secure a kill move, which is not an easy task.
Not for Zero Suit, my friend.
For Zero Suit, it's a little easier. Yeah, down smash at the edge, just so threatening against a character like Sonic, who has no hitbox on his recovery. Kind of not the most impressive return to the stage from the ledge options as well. But Kels, she manages to get it done. You know, she has some tricky spin dash movement from the edge that can get her back on. Yeah, I don't know.
Anti's just been showing the knowledge in the matchup, though, just being able to cover those options with either down smash or neutral B, and netting kills off it, too.
This switch to Zero Suit Samus has been paying dividends for Anti as well. We saw him definitely struggling with the Cloud. It was still pretty close, but you could tell that Kels really knew the matchup very well. Maybe this is one that she struggles in if she has a losing record against Bread, and she's down 2 games against Anti-Zero Suit as well. That backer is so safe on block. Not going to get shield grab with proper spacing, of course. Oh no, Anti, don't do it to her.
Okay, whipping that grab. Here comes the punish from Kels, and not much on it.
Oh, if he landed that down smash, it would have been over. Anti definitely with the sniper's eye, man. He sees the kill opportunities, and he's always going for them.
Honestly, Kels looking a little shaken right now. We've seen the whip grab twice now, and no punish on the second and very little on the first.
Just whittling away at that shield and spin dash, but Anti iron defense right now at the edge.
Not getting the grounded down B. Did in game 1.
Yeah, we saw that almost get Kels into some trouble earlier, but this time not actually going to ground her.
Yeah, good mix-up using that down air. Sonic's recovery is so good that he's able to make it back from it, no problem.
Much faster mash out of the pitfall there, but doesn't matter. No DI in the world, I believe, unless, of course, it was DI that escaped the last hit.
Yeah.
Would save her from that boost kick, and now Anti, 1 stock away from advancing to Winners Finals. Can he do it? Can he clip the wings of SuperGirlKels?
Okay, good F tilt there, getting him off stage, but Anti's just so good at getting his recovery so quick with that tether.
Back throw not quite enough. Man, what a fall from grace that move saw
honestly.
from the first patch.
As a Sonic player myself, I know the pain of that.
Oh, and trying to go for a lot of these cheeky springs, maybe trying to catch Anti reeling in from his tether. Whip dash attack, but it, of course, propels her all the way across the stage. Not even Sonic looked like he was able to catch that one.
That movement right now. Anti not committing to it, not falling for the smoke and mirrors of the movement. Just keeping his cool.
Kels just going up, down, left, right, super quickly. Of course, that is Sonic's namesake trait, his speed.
Oh, that spot dodge. She waited for it just a little too slow on it.
Yeah, I feel like she didn't believe in the read. She's like, there's no way Anti's just going to spot dodge for me, but still gets a back throw kill.
Yeah. The pivot grab's still very good. Comboed with that movement, his grab is actually a very good one.
Yeah, also there's some crazy pivot grab you can do. Meek Speedy was telling me about that basically makes you slide halfway across the stage, and the back throw does the rest. So I don't know if we'll be seeing that in this set from Kels. She definitely has a lot of crazy tech with Sonic. But either way, she's brought this all the way back. She's now over 50% up on anti here.
Like the spin dash. It's the rinse for repeat. You get caught in one spin dash, you might get hit by another 10. Who knows?
Yeah, very similar to a Vortex from Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Just one time in advantage state could be 5 times in advantage state with the right reads, and it's definitely a lot easier to get those reads than it is for your opponent to escape them.
Exactly. Okay, but gets that grab.
Oh no, this could be trouble. Okay, air dodges out at the last second and punches the wrong way. Oh, Kels almost tasting death twice there. And she's respecting that down smash a lot. Of course, even though it's a little bit slow to start up, Zero Suit can act after it.
No!
Oh, no!
That actually saved her life.
Yeah, and she, for all intents and purposes, should be dead right now because Anti got the down smash to down B, but he got the outward hitbox, and she's clinging to life. Oh!
Doesn't matter. Still cleans it up. Almost saved her there, but that back air going to net him the win. Anti looking a little hyped up.
I love that fake tether he went for, too.
Yeah.
Like, oh, is he just going to retreat back to the edge? No, he's swinging this back air. And Anti 3-1 over SuperGirlKels to make it to winners finals. Definitely not an upset. He was seeded to make it this far, but still a very impressive game nonetheless. Kels has been on fire this weekend.
Yeah. And now he's